Have you ever noticed, after just a few months of not exercising, your body starts to feel noticeably weaker? Getting up from a chair becomes more difficult. Carrying objects requires both hands, and even walking a short distance leaves your legs tired. If you're over 50, this is completely normal, but that doesn't mean you have to accept it. Millions of older adults worldwide are quietly facing muscle loss, a condition known as sarcopenia. Each year, the body loses 1% to 3% of its muscle mass, making you weaker, more prone to falls, and slower to recover from illness or injury. And the concerning part is, this doesn't just happen to those who are inactive. Even people who used to exercise regularly can still lose muscle over time if they don't eat properly, especially if they lack the essential nutrients needed to maintain muscle. But here's the good news. There's a simple, widely available food that scientists are calling the key to restoring muscle in older age. This isn't an expensive protein powder. It's not an imported supplement. It's a natural, affordable food you can find at any supermarket or local market. According to a recent study from McMaster University, simply adding this food to your daily diet can help older adults increase muscle strength by up to 25% in just 8 weeks without intense gym workouts. We'll dive deep into the issue of muscle loss, analyze the real reasons why older adults lose muscle and weaken, and reveal this mysterious superfood at the end of the video. If you want to stay healthy, live independently, and maintain a strong body in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, don't miss this video. Imagine a morning like any other. You wake up, stretch a bit, and step out of bed. But after just a few steps, your legs feel unsteady, no longer as strong as they used to be. When bending down to tie your shoes, you need to hold onto a table for balance. And when getting up from a chair, you have to push hard with both hands on your knees. These seemingly small signs are often the first indicators of muscle loss in middle-aged and older adults. Have you ever felt climbing stairs is a battle with just a few steps, leaving your thighs exhausted? Your hands tremble while carrying groceries from the market, eager to put them down. You lose balance, nearly falling when turning your head quickly or stepping too fast. If you answered yes to one or more of these, you might be in the early stages of muscle loss, a condition that seems natural with age but can actually be reversed if caught early and addressed properly. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, sarcopenia affects over 30% of people over 60 and up to 50% of those over 80. This isn't just about physical appearance, it's a leading cause of falls, fractures, and bedridden conditions, weakened immune function, increased risk of complications from illness, and even the loss of ability to care for oneself. One of the greatest tragedies many older adults face isn't a severe illness, but a body too weak to do simple tasks, cooking, shopping, doing laundry, or even getting out of bed without help. The longer this goes unaddressed, the worse the downward spiral. Muscle loss weakens movement. You move less. Your body becomes even lazier. Less movement leads to poor circulation and digestion, loss of appetite, fewer nutrients to support muscles. This vicious cycle continues until you lose nearly all ability to move independently. But the good news is, this condition is not an irreversible death sentence. Researchers have found that even at 70, 80, or 90, your body can still rebuild muscle if activated properly through nutrition, exercise, and especially certain natural muscle-boosting foods. So what's the root cause of why our bodies eat but don't build muscle? Why do some people exercise regularly but still feel weak, while others see clear health improvements just by changing their diet? Next, we'll explore the 5 most common causes of muscle loss in older adults, along with simple science-backed solutions for each. Cause 1, lack of high-quality protein. Most older adults don't consume enough protein daily, or if they do, it's low-quality protein, lacking the essential amino acids needed to build muscle. The body requires 9 essential amino acids to synthesize muscle. These can't be produced by the body and must come from food, especially animal proteins like eggs, milk, fish, lean meat, or certain plant-based sources like soy. However, as we age, the body's ability to absorb and utilize protein declines. This means if a 60-year-old and a 30-year-old eat the same meal, the younger person builds muscle much faster because they absorb protein more efficiently. That's why older adults need more protein, not less, as many mistakenly believe. Case study, Mr. George, 68 years old. Mr. George typically ate rice with vegetables and a bit of braised fish for lunch, a bowl of plain porridge for breakfast, and noodles, or instant ramen for dinner. After a nutritional checkup, a body composition test revealed he had lost over 3 kilos of muscle in a year, despite no serious illness. After being advised to add 2 eggs each morning, 100 grams of tofu at lunch, and a glass of pure soy milk at night, his arm and leg strength improved noticeably within 2 months. Easy solutions. Consume 1.2–1.5 g of protein per kilo of body weight daily, about 60 to 80 grams for a 50 to 60 kilo person. Prioritize leucine-rich foods, an amino acid that stimulates muscle synthesis found in eggs, milk, soy chicken breast, and salmon. Spread protein intake across meals, e.g. 20 grams at breakfast, 30 grams at lunch, 30 grams at dinner. Avoid the mindset of rice. First, meat. Second, reverse this thinking. Cause 2, incorrect muscle activity. Inactivity is a silent muscle killer, but exercising incorrectly also fails to improve muscle strength. Muscles only grow when sufficiently challenged, known as muscle overload. Gentle activities like slow walking, massage, or household chores often don't provide enough stimulus to build or maintain muscle mass. The less you move, the more muscle fibers are replaced by fat, making limbs feel loose and weak. Case study. Ms. Linda, 62 years old. Ms. Linda walked 30 minutes daily in the park, but still felt weak thighs and frequent falls. After being guided to use resistance bands and practice sitting down and standing up from a chair 10 times a day, she significantly improved her balance and stair climbing ability in 6 weeks. Easy solutions. Do simple resistance exercises at home, 2–3 times a week. Squats, wall push-ups, light dumbbell lifts. Use resistance bands or water bottles instead of expensive equipment. Practice chair squats, sitting down and standing up 10–15 times daily. If possible, work with a personal trainer knowledgeable about recovery for older adults. Cause 3. Lack of vitamin D and calcium. Many older adults have insufficient vitamin D and calcium levels, leading to weak muscles and bones, increased fracture risk, and reduced muscle strength. Vitamin D not only aids calcium absorption for bones, but also directly activates muscle fibers, especially fast-twitch fibers that help maintain balance. When vitamin D is low, you may feel muscle fatigue, aches, or trembling limbs, even if blood tests show no clear inflammation or disease. Low calcium worsens this by weakening bones, limiting movement, muscle decline. Case study. Mr. Charles, 70 years old. After a minor fall, Mr. Charles fractured his wrist. Post-treatment, he often felt shoulder fatigue and couldn't lift his arm to reach high shelves. Tests showed severe vitamin D deficiency, 200 ml, and low blood calcium. After 3 months of supplementation and morning walks, his arm mobility significantly improved. Easy solutions. Get 15–30 minutes of morning sunlight, 6 to 9 a.m. at least 5 days a week. Include vitamin D-rich foods, salmon, eggs, fortified milk mushrooms. Get calcium from sardines, spinach, sesame seeds, cheese, or fortified soy milk. If prescribed by a doctor, take 800–1,000 IU of vitamin D3 and 500–1,000 milliliters of calcium daily. Cause 4. Poor sleep and chronic stress. Poor sleep and prolonged stress severely impact muscle building and maintenance even if you eat and exercise correctly. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone GH and testosterone, both critical for maintaining muscle mass. Insomnia or restless sleep reduces these hormones. Chronic stress also increases cortisol, which breaks down muscle, increases belly fat, and reduces exercise effectiveness. Case study. Ms. Nancy, 66 years old. Despite a healthy diet and morning yoga, Ms. Nancy steadily lost muscle mass. After being advised to sleep earlier, reduce phone use before bed, and drink herbal tea, her sleep improved, leading to slight muscle gain after 2 months. Easy solutions. Build a consistent sleep schedule and avoid screens 1 hour before bed. Listen to soft music, meditate, or practice deep breathing for 5 minutes before sleep. Drink chamomile tea, lotus seed tea, or warm water in the evening. Seek a sleep specialist if insomnia persists. Cause 5. Poor digestion and nutrient absorption. Many older adults eat enough but still lose muscle due to poor gut absorption, weak digestive enzymes, or conditions affecting the stomach, liver, or pancreas. The small intestine is the primary site for absorbing muscle-building nutrients, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Chronic mild inflammation, enzyme deficiencies, or harmful gut bacteria can impair absorption, leading to eating without nourishing muscles. Case study: Ms. Judith, 63 years old. Ms. Judith ate plenty of meat, fish, vegetables, and fruit, but remained weak and fatigued. After endoscopy and tests, she was diagnosed with mild pancreatic enzyme deficiency and malabsorption. With digestive enzymes and probiotics at meals, she gained nearly 2 kilos of lean muscle in 3 months. Easy solutions: eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and reduce greasy foods to avoid overloading the stomach. Include enzyme-rich foods: papaya, pineapple, yogurt, kimchi. Drink warm ginger water or turmeric honey if no stomach issues. Use probiotics as recommended by a doctor. We've just analyzed the 5 root causes of muscle loss in older adults, even with proper diet and exercise. Next, we'll reveal the unexpected enemy, a common factor that prevents muscle recovery, and the miraculous food that rebuilds muscle quickly. The unexpected enemy: refined sugar and bad carbs. While many think muscle loss is due to lack of exercise, a silent muscle destroyer hides in daily meals: refined sugar and fast-digesting carbs. Surprising? Absolutely. White bread noodles, instant ramen, soda, cakes, and cookies seem harmless, but cause rapid blood sugar spikes, triggering excessive insulin release. Frequent insulin spikes shift the body into fat-storing mode, breaking down muscle to stabilize energy. Simple science: the body needs energy to function. Eating too many refined carbs causes blood glucose to spike. The pancreas releases insulin to lower it. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance. With insulin resistance, muscles can't effectively absorb amino acids and energy, causing severe muscle loss despite adequate eating. Common symptoms: feeling weak despite eating a lot, growing belly fat but shrinking arms and legs, feeling sleepy after meals, and constantly craving sweets. Solutions: limit bad carbs, white rice noodles, cakes, soda. Replace with good carbs: brown rice, sweet potatoes, oats, quinoa. Pair carbs with fiber and protein to slow sugar absorption. The superfood for muscle rebuilding. Guess. Yes, you heard that right. The most powerful food for rebuilding muscle in older adults isn't expensive whey protein or imported supplements. It's the humble egg, whether free-range or industrially farmed, that we eat daily. Why are eggs so powerful? Rich in leucine, the #1 muscle-building amino acid. Each egg, about 6 g of protein, contains all 9 essential amino acids, especially leucine, which strongly activates muscle synthesis. Compared to beef or milk, eggs have a higher leucine to protein ratio, and the body absorbs nearly 100% of egg protein. Contains choline, a nutrient for muscle cell recovery. Choline supports cell membrane function, nerve signaling, and repairs microdamage in muscle fibers after activity. One egg provides 147 milliliters of choline, nearly a third of the daily requirement. Affordable. Easy to prepare. Suitable for all week. Older adults who can't chew well can eat soft-boiled or steamed eggs. No need for fancy seasoning, easy to digest, and doesn't cause bloating. Eating 1 to 2 eggs daily is safe for most people. Case study: Ms. Carol, 67 years old. After hospitalization for COVID-19, Ms. Carol was extremely weak. Advised to eat 2 boiled eggs each morning paired with soy milk and fish or shrimp at lunch, she regained muscle and mobility in 2 months without gym workouts. How to maximize egg benefits: eat the whole egg white and yolk. Avoid frying in too much oil. Opt for boiling, steaming, or soft scrambling. Pair with slow-digesting carbs like sweet potatoes or oats and greens. Mix it up to avoid boredom: steamed eggs, mushroom omelets, tomato scrambled eggs, or seaweed egg rolls. While many chase expensive supplements, the power to rebuild muscle lies in your kitchen with a simple, widely available, and highly effective food: eggs. And remember to keep muscles healthy. You don't just need to eat enough, you need to eat right. Sleep well, exercise properly, avoid refined sugar, and never underestimate the power of an egg a day. Let's recap our journey from the start of this video. You've learned that muscle loss isn't just a sign of aging, but the result of silent factors eroding health from within. From low-quality protein intake to incorrect exercise, lack of vitamin D and calcium, Poor sleep stress and even regular consumption of sugar and bad carbs, your muscles are slowly eaten away without you realizing. But the good news is, your body still has incredible recovery potential, whether you're 60, 70, or 80, if you know how to care for and nourish your muscles scientifically. And the secret weapon we uncovered today, eggs, is the first building block you can start using tomorrow to rebuild your body's strength. Summary: 5 things to start today. Increase high-quality protein in every meal. Eat eggs every morning. Add fish, beans, or milk. Prioritize natural, minimally processed foods. Do light resistance training at home: chair, squats, water bottle lifts, or uphill walking. 15 to 20 minutes daily is enough to activate muscles. Get sunlight and vitamin D plus calcium. Morning sun exposure. Eat fish or fortified milk. Reduce sugar and refined carbs. Cut back on cake, soda, instant noodles. Switch to sweet potatoes, oats, brown rice, and vegetables. Care for sleep and digestion. Get enough sleep, reduce stress. Add natural digestive enzymes from foods like yogurt or papaya. Small actions, big results. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with 1 egg for breakfast and maintain this habit daily for a month. You'll be amazed at feeling stronger, less knee fatigue and hand trembling, easier stair climbing, better sleep, and fewer sugar cravings. Your muscles will thank you. If you found this video helpful, please hit like to help YouTube's algorithm share this content with more people. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated on nutrition for older adults. Preventing illness without medication. Tips for living healthy, long and proactively in your later years. And don't forget to comment below. What health challenges are you facing? Have you tried using eggs to rebuild muscle? What topic would you like the next video to cover? Every comment not only motivates the channel, but also inspires other older adults to rediscover hope, vitality, and independence in their lives. Remember, aging does not mean weakness. Aging is the time to choose the right way to live stronger than ever. Wishing you abundant health, resilience, and a strong body every day.